time Nintendo Direct?
I watched it in a way, but we can find out what way I watched it when I say hello, everybody, and welcome to Modular Components. It's the weekend. We're chilling out, maxing out, relaxing out, ghoul. How many times can I say that for an intro? Just stick with us to find out, I guess. I'm the Vacuuminator, and I am joined by the ever so lovely Boingo Rider.
Hello, it is I, Boingo Rider. I am the handsome man. Hello.
I serve the Soviet Union. Buster Core is also here.
Hi. Frick, dear Evan Hansen. That's all I got to say.
And Snowcone83 is thankfully still among us.
Well, Among Us!
Fuck! Shut the fuck up, you Zoomer! Shut the fuck up about Among Us! God damn it. The show's already off the rails. I hate it here.
Sushi Baco stopped too fast and I totaled my car.
God damn it, fuck off. You fucking fucker. You absolute fuck nugget.
I love it here. Cody, do you want to elaborate on your whole situation?
I just totaled a car I love very dearly and came out relatively unscathed, but my car is most certainly destroyed.
Yeah, because we were talking about it a little bit before recording. It sounds like one of the stupidest crashes I've heard about in a while. Because wasn't it like not even remotely your fault, but you're getting put at fault just because of precedent?
So this elderly woman, it's on a strip of road through a town that usually only has two roads, but they're upgrading it to have a multitude of roads. As in, it's going to have a double lane highway all the way through it. So they've been like doing construction on like one new area, closing off another, rerouting, finishing the other, rerouting, stuff like that for like the past year and a half. And so it's on a strip that they opened a couple days ago, and it kind of made a few people's like way to get to their house different. And essentially she I guess had just forgotten where to turn, so she stopped abruptly, and essentially the car behind her, as she stopped abruptly, the car behind her proximity sensor went off, and then she veered off to the right into a turning lane that's not being used. And the car behind her attempted to stop, and as they came to a full stop, we were all just kind of driving in a line, but like 3 car lengths apart, like the recommended amount, essentially. And I just remember like I felt relatively relaxed because I was listening to a really chill song and it was really nice around, but I was just like looking at the SUV and it had been the same distance away for like a couple of miles, because I had just keeping it around like 45, 50, and then all of a sudden, like faster than I've ever seen anything happen, it just started getting closer. But I don't remember seeing the brake lights. And
that sounds pretty rough.
Yeah.
At least you're safe. At least you're safe as much as you can be.
At least you're still here to milk the story for content.
Absolutely.
That's what we're all about here at Modular Media, is just milking it for the content.
Yeah.
But like you will probably be getting a new car with relative ease, right?
I'm sure. I'm just like, I don't know, that's more of something I'd rather talk about later, because it's like the idea is stressing me out, and I like cars. And even though I was thinking about getting a new car beforehand, I'd actually come to the acceptance of just keeping my car until it like dies. So I guess in a way I did that anyways. But
oofa doofa.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's just I know I don't have the time to spend on a decision like I did last time. It took me 4 months to decide, and I probably have about a month. But I also don't know if I'm going to get any kind of like payback from my insurance. And if I do, then that would definitely help in a down payment, because I don't really have the money saved up right now, considering I just came off of having COVID and no checks and no money. Just say fuck this entire month. But hopefully something nice. It's not going to be a Tesla, but I don't know what it will be.
Yeah. I mean, Do you think you're gonna try and go for something similar again, whether Volkswagen or diesel?
The last diesel was in 2017, so I could try to get a 2017 diesel, but
I was just more fun, like
find
trying to. Get you
I'd like to get something like that again. I think. I definitely need to make it worth it for the commute. If I don't have that good gas mileage, then I pretty much fucking can't commute.
Right. But do you want to get off of that because it is kind of just recently happened and kind of a lot of info to deal with?
Yeah, I mean, at the time of recording, it was yesterday. I just kind of felt the need to bring it up.
Yeah,
Because
that's fine.
elephant in the room and all that.
Hey, I'm not that big.
Not yet.
No, but the thing in your pants, though.
Oh, god damn it.
I haven't talked all episode.
Now you have.
Well, hey!
Congratulations.
Wow!
Because I had a week.
Did you now?
Yeah. So first off, I had the Nintendo Direct, which Boingo, you watched that too, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm pulling up a list, so when we do want to talk about what was on it, we can.
Yeah. Well, let's just start with the Mario movie cast.
We can talk about some other stuff before we get into that.
Yeah, because like really, that was just the craziest thing.
Wasn't this just like 2 or 3 days ago?
Yes.
Yeah,
It was
only
on
like
Thursday.
I was gonna say, like, how was that your week?
Well, like that was the big event of my week. Besides watching one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Whoa. All right, have at it, you nerds.
Okay, so we have the Mario movie casting. This was announced in like 2014, 2015.
I mean, hold on, I'm pulling up the actual direct so we can talk about it bit by bit if we want to.
Yeah, but like, let's just start with the Mario casting, just so we can get that out of the way. The elephant out of the room.
Yeah, the casting has been overblown. I don't understand why everybody's memeing it to hell. What the fuck did y'all expect?
I just the Chris Pratt thing pisses me off because he is associated with some weird shit, to put it lightly.
Yeah, but
never been in
so many. There are so many actors that
Cruise exists.
Yeah, Tom Cruise exists. Dude, Louise from the Ant-Man movies is a fucking weirdo Scientologist.
Oh.
Once you start looking at fucking Hollywood people, you realize, oh, they're just as weird as everyone else.
Even ignoring that, I was just mentioning that just so I could get that for anyone who was going to mention that. Even Pratt's a horrible fit for Mario. That is an awful choice. Everyone else here I can see, I can get. Chris Pratt's the worst choice on this list, and it doesn't help that
has everybody just forgotten the Lego movie?
No, look, like Emmett and Mario are fundamentally different characters. Like,
no, they are not.
Voice actor. Yes, they are.
You mean a working class dude who's happy and go lucky and wants to save the day?
Okay, yeah, but like I don't like. You got me there. But even so, I don't like voice-wise. They should have got Charles Martinet is right there, and he is in the movie, but he's not playing Mario.
You really want to hear Charles Martinet do that ridiculous-ass voice for 100 minutes?
Also, he can't do it for 100 minutes. He can't do it for long stretches of time. He has said that himself.
Okay, fair? Then make him a silent guy. Make him like a Tom and Jerry cartoon. I know they won't, because Illumination is creatively bankrupt, but there's workarounds without having Chris Pratt voicing Mario. That's all I gotta say. Everyone else is fine. I can vibe with Jack Black as Bowser, Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, okay, sure. I like that Kevin Michael Richardson's in it. Charlie Day as Luigi, yeah, I can vibe.
Who's Kevin Michael Richardson? I didn't hear anything about that.
He's a very popular voice actor.
No. I mean, who is he playing?
He's playing Kamek, I think.
Kamek.
I don't know that character.
The Koopa Wizard.
Oh, okay.
Here, I'll share a picture.
Keegan-Michael Key is Toad.
Yeah, which I just like Keegan-Michael Key, so like fine, I'll let this one slide.
I mean, to be honest, I just don't have a horse in this race. I like Mario, but I'm so done with video games that I'm never watching this movie. Like, from the get-go, the casting doesn't affect my decision. I'm just looking at it going like, that looks like a movie cast. All right. The reason I retweeted it and was like, oh, and I was having such a nice day is because of all you fuckers yelling about it.
It's funny. It's funny.
The only thing,
kind of tone deaf and everything wrong with Hollywood.
No, here's the thing. If you want something that would be completely wrong with Hollywood, it wouldn't be Chris Pratt. It'd be some other dumb fuck. Chris Pratt is at least a younger guy who has voice experience and can play a dude with a working class background. Like, Do you want Tom Cruise to play fucking Mario?
No. Okay.
Exactly.
No,
Okay,
I
guess he's
want Nick Cage.
Yeah, that would have been great. I don't know, man. It's I don't know what kind of voice he'll be doing. I'll wait till the trailer before like making my doomsday pitches. But man, I don't know.
Bet your money
For
it's
me,
going to be a
it's,
Brooklyn accent.
Can we let Snowcone talk? I want to hear what he
sorry.
has to say.
Yeah, sure.
It's just strange. The idea of a Mario movie, because I'm curious as to what aesthetic they're gonna go for. Like, are we gonna get just like the games like cutscenes, but like as a movie? Because like Odyssey and stuff like that have had Pixar quality like cutscenes for a while now.
I mean, that does kind of fit
be
Illumination's
something.
aesthetic.
And like Ubisoft
Yeah.
even recreated it.
Oh yeah, Rayman.
Not Rayman, the
Mario
plus
Rabbids game.
Yeah, Rayman Raving Rabbids or whatever. Rabbids.
Yeah, Rabbids has long outgrown Rayman.
Ribbity shits.
No, like I just think people have really overblown how fucking wild and wacky this casting is. Like, because there's like 1,000,001 people that could be worse for Mario. James Franco.
Okay, I don't know, man. It's just so surreal. It's probably
Robert Downey
the way
Jr.
they
as
announced-
Mario.
It's the way they announced it, I think. Because this was in the middle of a Nintendo Direct. They're having a good time. Shigeru Miyamoto pops in and says, hey, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, he's getting out a new... Maybe you finally do Pikmin 4. And then he just announces the most, like, oh, by the way, Hollywood actors with funny JPEGs.
I feel like fucking
if you're
these
gonna announce a big
fan-first direct event type things were just a mistake in general. Because all I ever hear from people who actually watch them is just bitching about it. And I look at just the news on its own, divorced from the event, and I'm like, yeah, this is fine.
Yeah.
Like, Buster, you routinely complain to me about the fan-first Hasbro events when it comes to Power Rangers, and I'm like, but this is all okay news.
Yes. Well, most of the time it isn't good news, but
going through the actual games that they announced, they announced an expansion to Monster Hunter Rise called Sunbreak.
Excited for that. You get back to Rise.
Some new content for the next Mario Party.
Yeah.
Just more maps and everything.
Repackaging of a bunch of like N64 boards and mini games.
It's a remake of those kind of boards, but also new gameplay modes and that kind of stuff, online play, all that kind of stuff.
Card game.
Yoko Taro RPG card game. They talked about the port for Disco Elysium.
Yeah, I think that was a big. I think that was a reveal because I thought it was already on Switch, but like I guess it wasn't.
No, it's been announced though.
Okay.
More content for Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity. New character.
Nutty.
Yeah,
where's
sequel to
Mother 3?
It's on the internet. You can play it whenever you want, bud.
Okay.
But yeah, no, a sequel to the
gets a date.
But yeah, no, sequel to the original Chocobo Racing kart game from PlayStation 1.
Yeah, people have been begging for a new one, so it's nice to see them get the thing. And then, like, Sakurai Smash, we got that coming on October 5th. That's why I said, if any non-video game players who use Twitter, mute Super Smash Bros. And, like, all sorts of keywords on October 5th. You're not going to hear the end of it from me and a lot of people.
Yeah. And then probably my most exciting thing of the Direct. We got a new Kirby game, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, the first big official 3D Kirby game.
And it looks so good. Like, ooh, that looks good. Like, you got copy abilities, you got, like, it looks great. It, like, probably won't be, like, the big, like, it looks like Mario Odyssey with Kirby. And I guess that's kind of the point.
And I mean, Kirby is Babby's first platformer. That's what it's supposed to be.
It's also always post-apocalyptic.
Yeah. A lot of people were saying, Kirby has lore. And it's like, Kirby's always had lore.
Wait, Kirby's had the deepest lore.
Yeah. And like, people are now acting like, oh, there's lore. It's like, it always has been since
when you play Kirby, you're an eldritch abomination.
Yeah.
Kirby's...
I just, like, here's how I reacted to that news. Because I wasn't watching it when it went live. But my friend was like, hey, new Kirby game. And I was just like, oh, cool, a new Kirby game. I figured, like, oh, maybe it'd be like some Epic Yarn or something like that,
Or like a new kind of like Robo Blast kind of style thing.
Yeah.
No, 3D.
But yep, just fucking crazy ass, like they've been working on it secretly forever type game, and I'm like, hell yeah.
Too.
But no, it looks really good. It's nice to see it not just dive into the artificial aesthetic. They are trying to go for semi-realistic textures, which is nice.
It's very nice.
New content for New Horizons,
and also Mario Golf.
Yeah. New characters from Mario Golf. I'm glad that game's doing well. Announcement for the port of the Disney Magical World, which is basically Disney Animal Crossing.
Yeah, they had one on 3DS, and this is a sequel.
Port of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Which was a Raven game, wasn't it?
I think it was Obsidian.
KOTOR?
Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic, yeah. Could have sworn that was like fucking Raven Soft.
I think it was Raven, so...
Also, just a heads up, I heard the lady writing the remake is transphobe.
No, that's a different game.
Oh, neat.
Then we got more stupid cloud editions that's not even worth reporting on.
No, Knights of the Old Republic is Knights of the Old Republic is BioWare, Obsidian, and Asper Media. Because Raven did do a full Star Wars game.
It was Obsidian and Aspire, and Aspire is the one that's continuing work on the next.
Yeah. Hold on. Raven Software. What's the Star Wars game Raven did? Heretic, Hexen, Heretic, Star Trek, Star Wars, Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast, Jedi
I think
Academy.
that already came out on Switch.
Yeah, but they did the Jedi Knight games and Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Nice. Oh yeah, they did didn't they do 2 or just?
I don't think they did 2. Because ever since 2010, they've been in the Call of Duty mines.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, no. Singularity bombed, and they've been in the COD mines ever since.
That's bad.
That's stinky.
Also, can we not talk about Metroid Dread just because I don't want to be spoiled?
Oh, we're not there yet. Always Human, Dying Light 2, Stay Human is coming to Switch with a cloud version.
Oh.
We are also getting Dying Light 1.
Those are good games.
Yeah, no, they look good. What?
Like,
what the fuck ever happened to Alan Wake?
You should ask.
That's a PlayStation thing.
Isn't that related to Control?
I don't know. I just remember that game being a big deal when it debuted, and I haven't heard anything about it in years.
Maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, whenever they did the PlayStation thing, the Alan Wake remake was announced.
Yeah,
So,
that's what they did.
Then we got some new footage and of some talk about updates to Triangle Strategy.
Yeah, it's now just Triangle Strategy, no project.
Yeah, it's going the Octopath Traveler kind of way, but it looks really good for a strategy RPG game. Fuck, it looks nice.
Good stuff.
Then we got Dread. We just got a cool little teaser for Dread.
Yeah, that probably spoiled some stuff because I skipped it.
No, it talked about the story a little bit, but that
also and then we have N64 and Genesis games on NSO for a premium price.
Yeah, it's not great, but hey, also official release of Sin and Punishment. I don't know how many times that's happened, but that's cool, I guess.
This is like the first time it's happened, but like, man, if only it was for a better service.
Yeah. I think the controllers look cool. They look too expensive.
Yeah, definitely. All controllers are getting very expensive these days.
Yeah. Let's see. These 64 games that are coming out are in the initial wave are Mario 64, Kart 64, Star Fox 64, Yoshi's Story, Ocarina of Time, Winback, Mario Tennis, Dr. Mario 64, and Sin and Punishment. And the Genesis games we are getting are Castlevania Bloodlines, Contra, Hardcore, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Echo the Dolphin, Golden Axe, Gunstar Heroes, Musha, Phantasy Star 4, not 2 or 3, just 4. All right. Restar, Shining Force, Shinobi 3, Sonic 2, Streets of Rage 2, and Strider.
But is Amiibo Festival coming?
That's on Wii U.
I know. That's why I need to know. I need to know if it's coming.
Some other 64 games that are being planned: Golf, Snap, F-Zero, Kirby 64, Paper Mario, Banjo Kazooie, stuff like that.
And Banjo Kazooie was a big one because it's like, whoa. Also getting Castlevania Advance Collection with a bunch of Game Boy Advance Castlevania games, which is
Yep. We're getting Shadowrun Trilogy on the Switch, Castlevania Advance.
Also an ActRaiser remake, which I've heard poor things about.
Yeah, but hey, it's cool to see a classic game like that get some love. Deltarune 1 and 2 on Switch.
Yeah, we already had one on Switch. This is just an update that adds.
And then we got some hype trailer. It's like a little sizzle reel of some upcoming games: Rune Factory, Hot Wheels Unleashed, Surviving the Aftermath, Shin Megami Tensei 5.
That actually got a full trailer in the Japanese version.
I think Rune Factory showed off Lesbian Wedding.
Yeah, that's been a thing.
Go Ross Fight Kino.
Then we did get the Mario Cast announcement.
We already talked about that.
Nothing
else to be said.
But then we got an announcement for Splatoon 3.
Yeah, not an announcement, just a trailer.
Just a trailer, showing off some new stuff, showing off the single player.
I'm sorry, I keep interrupting. I'm bad. But
good.
Also, Boingo, I have a question because you so vehemently defended the Mario casting. How do you feel about Ron Perlman voicing Optimus Primal in Rise of the Beasts?
Ron Perlman?
Yeah.
Ron Perlman's voicing Optimus Primal.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's Ron Perlman. He plays Hellboy. Why wouldn't I be okay with that?
All right.
Well, it's because people complain about it because the voice actor who perfectly does that character just is still doing voice acting and stuff. He's still around.
Yeah, he literally
Gary Chalk is the nicest man. He is the fandom's grandpa.
Yeah.
Here's the ultimate question I have for you. Give me one reason why a Hollywood producer would do that.
There isn't one.
Give me one reason why a Hollywood producer would cast Peter Cullen as Optimus Prime in 2007.
Because in 2007, those movies weren't being sold on Optimus Prime and all those characters. They were being sold on Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox.
Fair.
Yeah, they still needed a way to get I will say, even though I love Gary Chalk, Gary Chalk isn't what Peter Cullen is in the way of people grew up in the 80s with that character, and that'll put butts in seats. But everyone else that comes after that, I mean, people aren't really thinking of the generation that he belongs to as yet. And for a little while, Beast Wars was kind of taboo.
Yeah, but realistically, if you want voice actors to get better treatment in casting decisions and not be overlooked for Hollywood face actors, we need to what we need to do is build a animation scene in America that's not just Disney, DreamWorks, and
Somewhat
every
indie?
once in a while we get a fucking Leica film.
Well, R.I.P. that dream then.
Yeah, because that's not happening.
Because that's the reason why seiyus in Japan are at least well known and minor celebrities, because there's so much fucking anime. There's a reason for you to know who these people are.
Anyway, back to the direct.
Splatoon 3, I like the new setting, and I like the premise for the single player campaign. Looks cool.
And then we end with what's it called? Bayonetta 3, which everyone thought it was gonna be Ash. I thought it was the Ultraman game that Platinum is making.
No, but they showed the dog from Astral Chain because that's a costume in that game.
Yeah, but then with a 2, he specifically held up 2 fingers, so that was a fun.
Yeah, but it could also be victory, V for victory and peace and everything.
But then just Bayonetta comes in. Apparently, her voice actor got changed.
Yep. Voice actor's different.
Yeah.
Though there is a current running fan
Hollywood
theory.
Do this.
It's still a voice actor. Current running fan theory that the reason the voice actors change and the look of Bayonetta is so different is that this is an alternate timeline Bayonetta.
Oh, some people are thinking it was Cereza.
Cereza is Bayonetta. That's Bayonetta's name. In the first game, Bayonetta as a young girl gets transported into the future and has to be saved by Bayonetta. And when she gets sent back to the past, it creates a different timeline, and people are thinking that this game is taking place in that new timeline.
Soldier Scott.
Yeah. Partially because Bayonetta has a similar hairstyle to her younger self, which was pigtail braids. Which I think looks fucking great on this Bayonetta. She looks great. I love this design.
What I need to see is if they're going to do a Bayonetta 3 skin for Super Smash Brothers. So whenever I just want to see the new hairstyle on Kirby, damn it. I want to see that hairstyle on Kirby.
Yeah, that'd be cute.
Maybe for like the next game is the next one. Also, Virgil from Devil May Cry shows up at the end.
I don't know who that is. There's been theories of like it's a new character or that it is the Virgil of the Bayonetta games. I can't remember her name.
I do want, just because it's me and my friend Jake were going on about this. Who do you think is going to be the last character in Smash?
So,
David Kroll.
My heart wants to say Doom Guy just because I think that'd be so much goofy fun.
I think, memes aside, I think it's legitimately, like, for me, the two biggest possibilities are going to be, like, actually Goku or Master Chief.
See, here's the thing. If they're having a working relationship with Microsoft now, to an extent. If they are going to pick a character that Microsoft owns to represent that side of gaming, it makes more sense for them to go with Doom Guy.
But they're probably going to do Master Chief.
But here's the thing. There's no Master Chief without Doom Guy.
Yeah, but like, as you say, corporate executives are like, they whack.
Yeah, but Microsoft owns Doom. They own Bethesda now.
Yeah, but
like, they
who's more recognizable to almost anybody? And how many people would see like the Doom Guy announcement and be like, "Oh, Master Chief"?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Doom Guy would also fit better within the Nintendo world because he is a bit bigger and a bit more cartoonish.
Yeah, but
Snoop Nukem in the series yet?
No.
That's stupid.
Just tell me. I'll tell you when Lo Wang gets in.
Who?
Lo Wang. Back in the day, there were 3 games built on the same engine as Duke Nukem. So one of them's Duke Nukem, one of them is Blood, and one of them is Shadow Warrior. And the main character of Shadow Warrior is a slightly racist caricature of a fucking ninja dude called Lo Wang.
Yeah, we're not.
I think we skipped past the real joke though. There's a game just called Blood.
Yeah, it's a horror-based game. It's a horror FPS kind of style game. Don't play Blood 2. Blood 2 is fucking garbo.
Man, video games are fucking stupid. Anyway, look at this action figure twerking.
No.
That's not a twerk. That's like a white girl twerk.
Exactly. It is a white girl. It's Bo-Katan.
You don't make me. I'm gonna get the bat out.
No, you don't get a bat. You get a mallet.
Yeah, I'll get a dragon install.
Yeah, punish me, Daddy Uwu.
Oh God!
Fuck off, mate.
I'm going to here. This I posted what I was gonna do to you.
Oh, the listeners won't know what that means.
Dragon install.
They won't know I have nice balls.
And that was literally the only GIF I could find, and I had to do it on short.
It's the only GIF left in the world.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. What else happened? Oh yeah, I saw Dear Evan Hansen.
And you didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, if you couldn't tell.
I haven't had time to watch the video yet. Why didn't you enjoy it? What is it about? What even is that movie?
Alright, so Dear Evan Hansen is a musical about a kid named Evan Hansen who, through complicated circumstances, ends up lying to a family whose son committed suicide, that he was the friend of the dead kid, and then the family and other people start to like him, and it's gross, and it's a bad portrayal of mental health.
So it's what's that fucking movie that came out a few years ago about the guy making
World's Greatest
Beatles?
Dad?
I was gonna say it's that movie where the guy wakes up in a world where the Beatles never existed and he claims all their songs as his own. Yeah, it's that movie, but with suicide.
No, even worse. It's garbage.
It sounds like a movie. It sounds like a story that was very important circa 2001 and is just aged like fucking milk.
It's a script that was left in a drawer.
Definitely. It doesn't help that some of the songs are just boring or poorly sung.
If you want to see a movie with a similar premise, but that is good, watch World's Greatest Dad with Robin Williams.
I'll look into it.
It has been on my to-watch list for some time. I've heard good things about it.
I need to go through more of the classic. I need to go through more of the classic Robin Williams oeuvre because I've seen the big Robin Williams things that everybody sees. Doubtfire, Jumanji, stuff like that. But then it's like, oh yeah, I haven't seen Good Will Hunting. I haven't seen 1 Hour Photo.
Bicentennial Man.
Same.
Oh, I love Bicentennial Man.
Bicentennial Man is fucking Kino. Anyone who doesn't like Bicentennial, if you don't like Bicentennial Man, you have no soul.
Oh dang. I don't even know that movie existed until you mentioned it.
Robin Williams plays a robot dude who, over the course of like 3 generations of a family, slowly, essentially becomes human.
It's about him, and he fights for robot rights to be considered a human.
Yeah.
Also, Adam Savage did the effects.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
Yeah, I think it is an Isaac Asimov inspired movie, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's based off of one of the short stories from The Complete Robot. Same as iRobot.
iRobot is an Isaac Asimov movie, insofar as they're both called iRobot.
Yeah, they get some other details right, I think.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I like iRobot. I'm just saying it's a piss poor adaptation.
Yeah.
You know what I want to watch? It's an adaptation of Isaac Asimov's Foundation.
There's an adaptation of Foundation?
Yeah, it's on Apple TV.
That's awesome.
You can get the first episode for free.
Damn, the last thing I watched that came out on Apple TV was the Nicolas Cage movie, Color Out of Space, the adaptation of a
H.P. Lovecraft.
Yeah, H.P. Lovecraft story.
It looks interesting.
Oh, dude, I expected it to be like a B movie, like a B-class horror movie, to be campy and shit like that. That's how they make it look, and it is not. It is good.
Speaking of Nick Cage, did anybody watch Pig?
No.
I watched it on Red Letter Media's recommendation, and it is a mindfuck and a half, but I really liked it.
I need to get the other 2 books, but I have the second book of the Foundation trilogy.
Oh no, Foundation is great. I read that when I was like 17, I think.
I need to get the first and third. I have Foundation and Empire. That's the only one I have.
Yeah, I don't own any of them.
Yeah. Actually, the B movie mentioned another movie I've watched recently, called what was it called? Great Michigan Monster. It's on Tubi. Watched it at recommendation of Shafferless Productions. It's very
Tubi has things that aren't Ultraman?
Yeah.
Oh, has anybody watched Star Wars Visions?
No, I've been meaning
to. It's on my list.
It's a hard pass for me, fan.
Oh, dang.
Give it a try, because, man, it goes all over the place. I'm glad they dumped everything at once. I haven't finished it, but fuck, dude, some of them I was just like, oh, damn, this is Star Wars. This is some good Star Wars right here.
See, all my friends who are big Star Wars fans outside of you guys, I guess, like on social media and shit, they've been saying the first episode is really solid, and then it just shits the bed.
I don't think so. There's one in there that there's one that's a bit overdone, but I mean, like, I could see people with the shit the bed comment if you're like, oh, this has to fit in canon, and that's not really what it's going for at all. But there are episodes that would literally just fit in canon already.
It sounds to me like Star Wars fans just don't have fucking taste.
Yeah.
I mean, that much has always been apparent.
But it covers like all like a wide range of anime. There's one on there that Chris would love, especially because
is it the one with the umbrella lightsaber?
No, it's the one where essentially like this Jedi is like on the run and he joins a band, and
fuck yeah,
the bassist is a Hutt.
Fuck yeah.
No, yeah, I was thinking of Chris the whole time, dude. It's so charming, dude. It's such a charming episode.
Fuck, you know what I'd fucking love to see if it was like fucking Max Rebo. It's like the manager. It's like, what the fuck you talking about, man? We got a fucking going on in 5 minutes.
I never miss no gig, man.
I mean, that does sound good. I'm not super into the main premise of like it's fucking Star Wars anime vignettes and it's like fucking Star Wars What If. I'm like, I'm barely into regular What If, man.
I don't know.
It's not like a what if. It's definitely not that, because some of them like the premise is like they just don't give a fuck. Like they're like one of them is like, yeah, it's been like fucking 300 years since the fucking empire, and there's just like crazy shit going on, and like lightsabers were banned and stuff like that, and just some of them are super outlandish and like so far in the future or past that it just works.
Yeah, it just sounds like Visions is like, here's the toys in the toy box, fucking play, have some fun.
There's one done by Trigger Studio in the style of like Promare or Pymare.
Promare, you had it right. I still need to watch that.
Promenade.
That was really good, by the way. But it's done in that style, and like as much as I liked it, it was definitely super campy and like trying to be on the nose. My idiot brain couldn't let myself, and I was like, well, they did it with Leia, so it doesn't matter. But like they're just like in space all the time as people. Like the whole episode, and they're just like out in space chilling. And I'm like, I get it. You wanted the fight on like the death or the Star Destroyer, but like space.
Let me ask you this: the meme that was going around of Schoolgirl General Grievous, is that an actual thing in the show, or was that just people chatting at her ass?
That is that episode.
Oh,
oh, mate, gonna fucking watch that later. It's gonna be fucking hilarious,
guys. If you're gonna have to remind me next week to give an update on whether or not General Grievous is waifu'd.
No, it's General Grievous is too tall and not blonde enough for you.
True. Because we all know I only care about a character's looks, not their personality or backstory at all.
Yeah, sounds right.
Buddy, I got you pegged on like how many blonde women?
Yeah, you broke it down to a science. Good for you.
Science.
Well, you know, but I showed you fucking magic without even telling you her backstory.
Well, you know what? I guess it's a good thing then that we are coming up on time, because we had to start late tonight because we did a production meeting beforehand. So, sorry everybody, short episode of components this
No,
week.
you don't get to fucking wiggle your way out of this.
No, Buster has to go. Fuck off. Buster, tell them you have to go.
I have to go. My planet needs me.
Thank you. Now tell everybody who you are and where they can find your stuff on the internet.
What's up? I'm Buster Corp. I do stupid YouTube video essays on Buster Corp, and also at Twitter on BusterBluey3.
I think they're pretty smart and clever.
I think they're mostly dumb, but that's probably just a self-esteem talking. Anyway, bye.
Teach his own, or teach their own. Bye. Snowcone, where are you stranded without a car?
I am in Gainesville. I am under the water.
I didn't expect you to actually do that.
So, Gainesville, Florida, 1330 Northwest 39th Street. 32.
Are you fucking talking? Don't talk.
Literally, is that your actual address? Am I gonna have to bleep that?
No, you don't have to bleep that. That's not my actual address.
Hey, crap.
Anyways, yeah, Instagram maybe. You probably find a picture of my car on there. Outside of that,
will we find a picture of your hot, sexy belly?
No, I'm not posting. It's literally too gross.
Will you post it in chat? Yeah, post it in chat. Let's get a live reaction.
Give us the hot nudes. Give us the hot nudes.
Right,
hot singles in our air. Hot singles in the modular area.
There you go.
Ooh, that's like some Bryan Danielson fucking ground beef.
Honestly, that's not as bad as I thought it would be. It looks bad, but it doesn't look like as gruesome as I thought it would look.
Yeah, it just hurts a lot.
Yeah,
it hurts. My fucking intestines are bruised, I think.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, it can't be nice to sit down and just relax. Like, you gotta lay down and not have pressure on it.
Well, you know what else is bruised? Boingo Rider, your streak of VTubing streams. Where can people keep up with those?
Well, that's on twitch.tv/Boingo Rider. And if you want to be updated on Twitter, it's Boingo_Rider. On Instagram, guess what? Boingo_Rider. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What if you want to see me on YouTube? Oh, no. What if you want to see that? It's Boingo Rider. You know how to use YouTube.
How about that? I also take a similar marketing strategy where I make videos on YouTube, and that YouTube is The Backhuminator. TheBacuminator. I'm also on Twitter at the Vacuuminator, and I'm on Instagram at the _Vacuuminator. But Modular Media is the place where you're listening to this podcast, presumably, if you're listening to it on YouTube. And if you are listening on YouTube, do us a favor, help us out in the algorithm, give us a like, comment on this, subscribe, ring the bell in order to enable notifications, get every one of our podcasts as they come out. And if you're listening on a podcasting platform by some chance, please go ahead and click follow, because that helps us out in that algorithm. And if you just want to keep up to date on whatever we're doing and whenever we're doing it, follow us on Twitter at the Modular Media and join our subreddit, but don't post any lewd things, r/Modular Media. But I think that's going to do it for this week. Thanks for hanging out, chatting with us, and we will see you guys next week. Have a good one. Joe.